So the highway code changed 3 years ago, and there were pretty significant changes in that as well. But are you aware of what actually changed 3 years after these things were implemented? Now, for those that don't know, for those that don't drive, the highway code is basically what governs what you should do and what you should not do while you are driving. Most people don't really look at it after they pass their test. Some people probably don't even look at it before they pass the driving test, in all honesty. So changes to it often do get overlooked. I know they shouldn't, obviously, but most people don't. Let's be honest here. But let's have a look at what's actually changed here, guys, and whether you follow these rules or not. Let's see what is in this article here on the motoringchronicle.com. Road Safety and Breakdown Organisation, GEM Motoring Assist, is urging drivers to ensure they understand and adhere to the highway code changes, which were introduced on the 29th of January 2022. The changes were intended to ensure that those who can cause the most harm have the greatest responsibility to reduce danger to others. Specifically, the changes included 4 things: giving priority to pedestrians crossing or waiting to cross at junctions, requiring drivers to give way to cyclists going straight ahead when turning in and out of junctions, establishing safe passage distances and speed when overtaking cyclists and horse riders, encouraging the Dutch reach method when opening car doors to avoid hitting cyclists. However, 3 years on, GM is concerned that the new rules and the responsibility now placed on drivers are not well understood. In 2023, 405 pedestrians were killed on the roads of Great Britain, with 6,067 seriously injured. 87 pedal cyclists were also killed, with nearly 5,000 seriously injured. In 2024, figures from the British Horse Society show that in 2024, there were 58 horses killed in road accidents. Oh man, that's brutal. With 97 seriously injured. My God, that's awful. Additionally, over 3,000 road incidents were reported by the Society, mostly relating to vehicles passing too close, too fast, or both. GEM Head of Road Safety James Luckhurst said, "This has been one of the most frequently asked questions by GEM members, many of whom feel that they don't have a clear understanding of the increased responsibility under the 2022 hierarchy of road users. They worry that this could lead to confusion and conflict." The changes were welcome when they came out and reflected a shift towards prioritizing the safety of vulnerable road users and encouraging more considerate behaviour on the roads. However, they have no chance of being effective when so few drivers appear to know about them or are confused as to what they should be doing differently. It is also concerning to read that surveys suggest that as many as half of drivers are unaware of the new rules. We encourage the government to lead the way in correcting this situation. A clear communication campaign to car drivers is vital if we want them to know what they are now expected to do differently. GEM has compiled a brief summary of the highway code changes and what cars drivers should do to follow them. Be more vigilant at junctions, give way to pedestrians and cyclists, maintain safe distances when passing vulnerable road users, i.e. pedestrians and cyclists usually, as well as horses. When overtaking a cyclist at up to 30 miles an hour, allow a space of at least 1.5 meters. If you're driving faster than this, ensure the space you allow is greater. When passing a horse on the road, slow down to a maximum of 10 miles an hour and allow space of at least 2 meters as you go past. Take extra care when turning, ensuring you don't cut across cyclists or horse riders, and be mindful of the harm you can cause and adjust your driving accordingly. I will say, just on that cyclist one, it's really difficult to do that. That is really, really difficult to do that. 1.5 meters on UK roads is not easy, particularly when it's busy. But I understand it. I do understand it because at the end of the day, they do need space. And I mean, 1.5 meters is still a lot. I will be honest, but I'm sure cyclists will vehemently disagree with me on that. But I understand it. I understand the thinking behind it at the end of the day. And it's not new news. It's been around for years now. But I guarantee most people aren't aware of this. I mean, you should just be considerate when driving. Don't be an appendage, basically. Don't be a four-lettered word beginning with D, which I can't say on here because I can't swear. And it's fair enough, really. I get it. It's I don't know what that Dutch method of opening a boot is, though, or opening car doors. That's a new one on me. But yeah, just be aware of what's going on around you. But obviously, not everybody does that. The way a lot of people drive in this country, it's not a surprise. It's nothing to do with these new regulations. People have been idiots on the roads for as long as there have been people on the roads, and unfortunately, that problem only appears to be getting worse. Some frightening stats have just come out about how many people are dying on Britain's roads because of speeding, for example, at the moment, and it's a lot, and it's getting worse. Done a video just about that just before recording this one. If you're on Microsoft, it'll be out at the same time as this. If you're on YouTube, I don't know which one's going to be out first, but they'll be all around the same sort of time. So look out for it. If it's not already there, it will be soon. But yeah, guys, what are your thoughts on these new regulations that are not really new? They've been there for 3 years now, and I think that a lot of people don't realize the changes have been made. Your thoughts in the comments below as always. And of course, keep it subscribed to themotoringchronicle.com to see much more content on the world of motoring just like this. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, guys. Have a good one. See you soon.